Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. This is Matazah coming at you another lesson. Double honors to apostles and elders who are doing this work with 100% truth and accuracy, with all sincerity. Peace and blessings to the whole elect out there who are doing this work with sincerity. To you all, I'd like to say Shalom. Leviticus 19 and 28. The cutting of the flesh. Now you Jakes, you love your tattoos. You love cutting your flesh. You love poisoning your skin, which might say is your largest organ on your and on your body. You're just poisoning yourself. You're poisoning your organs. And the Lord said, don't do this. He hates this. And it's in the Bible, But before I begin, I would say fair use, fair use, fair use. Any clips or videos used in this lesson is not for monetary purposes, but for educational purposes. Please and thank you.
So I'm not one to necessarily tell people what they should do to themselves, right? Like if you want to get yourself some tattoos, you want to go get yourself some piercings, you want to get yourself a BBL or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Go to you, right? As long as you're not hurting me, you're not hurting others, then do whatever you want with your body, right? I'm not really here to tell you what to do. However, best believe I will judge. Okay, like I'm not the bigger person, right? I will judge you. The topic of today's video is a tattoo. Okay, so let's talk about that real quick, right? I feel like tattoos, a lot of people get tattoos that they regret, but it's within reason. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they got it when they were younger, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like high school, college, or something like that, And as they're older, they realize, this was kind of a dumb idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should not have gotten this tattoo. It was kind of cool back then, but now I'm a grown adult. This is probably not something I should be rocking. For example, right? Do y'all remember when guys were getting like neck tattoos? Like, oh, bro. If you were on the internet, that was a wild time because, unless you about that life, right? Any kind of words or anything like that on your neck, bro, it's cooked, okay? It's wrapped. And I feel like this comes with people not thinking. Maybe they're not talking to their friends. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your friends about it and say, yo, what do you think about this? And hopefully, if they're your boys or your girls or whatever, right? They'll stop you from doing something dumb. So after that whole fiasco was kind of over, I thought people got more wise when it came to tattoos, right?
And they're not. Our people were so lost. They're gonna keep doing these foolish things. You know what? Let's do a few quick scriptures. Hosea 4 and 6. Our people, our people have been going off a lot throughout history. Like we do foolish things, and it really makes the Lord mad. Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. As they were increased, so they sinned against me, therefore I will change their glory into shame. The Lord hates when we do these type of things. And he hates that we drown in ignorance. He really wants us to understand the rights and the wrongs, the good and the evil. But a lot of our people choose evil rather than good. They choose to remain in ignorance. They choose to deny truth, and they accept lies and falsehoods. And that's been a common thing with our people, the Israelites. Let's continue on. Come on. All right, let's see. Let's see if I pull it back a little.
When it came to tattoos, right? But then a guy named Landon showed up. All right, Landon. Just mind you guys, I mean, as you guys can see, he is a grown man, very much so going to senior citizen. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a dick, but older, you feel me? But this guy said, I'm gonna be different, okay? I'm that bag chasing money guru, that motivational speaker type beat. And I'm gonna show something that people have never seen before, okay? This man is the Christopher Columbus of this kind of idea, which, granted, there could be people like this, but this guy's taking like the spotlight for us. So I'm gonna say this man's probably one of the first people to ever do this. This guy Landon decides that he's gonna get Louis Vuitton glasses tattooed on his face. Glasses tattooed on his face.
Just looking at his stupid tattoos, he remind me of the avatar on The Sims. He remind me of the avatar on The Sims. Hold on. He remind me of the avatar on The Sims. Because I was looking at it earlier. This is exactly what he looks like. Smooth criminal looking ass. Like, this shit is a joke. Like, what is wrong with Jake? Why would you want to look like this? We already painted as this. Why would you want to look more like this? Continuing on. Oh my god. Ah, come on, YouTube. Now tell me I don't look like that. I just don't got the skull and cap.
And guys, I'm not gonna lie, you really gotta remember that people think differently. You know what I'm saying? I feel like common sense like really isn't common anymore. Like, you really gotta look for common sense these days, because there's no way this man woke up and said, this is gonna bang. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is gonna be gas. This is the best idea I got today. Besides the LV on the top and like on the sides, this man looks like he has like ski goggles on. Because, you know, like, they didn't put it around his eyebrows, you know what I'm saying? Because when you wear sunglasses, they're gonna, you know, your eyebrows are gonna be a little bit above it, right? But they're like up here. So they look like they got the big ski goggles on, you know what I'm saying? Or some kind of like, you know, something else in sunglasses, right? So it kind of looks funny when you look at them, you know what I mean? It looks kind of dumb. But also, why Louis Vuitton? Why this in general? You know what I'm saying? I think I'm getting more upset that he decided to get Louis Vuitton sunglasses than like anything else. You feel me? Because what did Louis Vuitton do? Like, did Louis himself save this?
Man. Deuteronomy 14 and verse 1. Ye are the children of Yahweh, your power. Ye shall not cut yourselves, nor make any baldness between your eyes for the dead. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. And Yahweh hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations upon the earth. We are supposed to be his treasure. We're supposed to be his glory. We are the apple of his eye. What are our people doing? We're idol worshiping. We're cutting our skin. We're just doing dumb shit, you know. And quite frankly, the Lord is going to get tired of this. He's going to start like going on a complete slaughter fest very soon. Cause point A, look at the Jake. He looks like the Sims 4 thief. Like, bro, how many demons do you have on you? How many demons do you have on you, bro?
They're they're gonna, your eyebrows are gonna be a little bit above it, right? But they're like up here. So they look like they got the big ski goggles on, you know what I'm saying? Or some kind of like, something else in sunglasses, right? So it kind of looks funny when you look at them, you know what I mean? It looks kind of dumb. But also, why Louis Vuitton? Why this in general? You know what I'm saying? I think I'm getting more upset that he decided to get Louis Vuitton sunglasses than like anything else. You feel me? Because what did Louis Vuitton do? Like, did Louis himself save this man's life? Like, how are you so like in love with the brand that you want it on you forever? You know what I mean? Like, what made you say, okay, Louis, you've treated me so well. Like, you saved my family, you saved my daughter, my wife, and my kids. So to remember you, I gotta get you tatted on me. You know what I'm saying? I want to always remember the man that saved me. You know what I'm saying? Or even like maybe like a coworker. Like, what? Like, help me figure this out, right? What was the thought process behind this? Actually, wait a second. I just realized this man has Louis Vuitton all over his face. The top of his forehead, I thought it was just like some stars or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But no, these are Louis Vuitton stars.
I had enough of seeing this, but if y'all want to continue seeing more of that madness, like, bruh, go ahead. But this man, he has so many demons on him. What can you say, man? What can you say? But many brothers have had tattoos before they came in the truth. Before they got the understanding, and when you get this understanding, you have to stop doing these things. And yeah, some people they just don't. It's not Bible though. Like just talking about what I'm speaking on. Acts 17 and verse 30. And in times of ignorance, Yahweh winked at, but now commanded all men everywhere to repent. What I mean by winked at, we first you was doing it, but you didn't know, you was in complete ignorance. But upon learning that it's the wrong thing to do, he basically saying, stop doing it. Like, I saw you doing it, but now you know not to do it. Don't do it again, or else. But these people, you can tell them 1,000 times and they're gonna keep doing it. Their eyes are just gonna open and then close back immediately. Your words gonna go in one ear and out the other. These people are stupid. Very, very stupid. Leviticus 19, verse 28, and I'll close out on it. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am Yahweh, thy power. Please do not get tattoos, brothers. Do not get tattoos, Aqua. Because it be your undoing. It's a breaking the commandment. Don't do it. And with that being said, call Halayim La Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who are doing this work with 100% truth and accuracy. Peace and blessings to the whole elect out there. To you all, I like to say Shalom.